Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Mindful Moms, and thanks for joining us in this live session. Experts say that the children's psyche is very sensitive to the environment, and the vision is extremely sensitive to the variety of colors and shades. To talk on the topic, we have with us life coach Shivani Bajaj. Welcome, Shivani.
Hi, thank you, Manisha, for having me.
Yeah,
How have you been?
I've been good, thank you. Shivani, in today's
Yeah,
session, let us review the main
yeah.
rules and mechanisms that should be considered when you need to do the decor of a kid's room. Okay. And to the
All right,
audience,
yeah.
our audience, please feel free to ask us questions as we are live right now.
Absolutely.
Our
Yeah,
expert Shivani would try to answer as many questions as possible. So
yeah.
Shivani, just to start the conversation, why do we need proper color combination?
See, Manisha, colors is possibly one of the first and strongest modes of communication. And
Hmm.
I guess even before the words, because
Hmm.
colors is energy and possibly the first thing that, we all notice around us. It's everywhere.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Hmm.
in addition to this, they are therapeutic, they carry their own vibe, and
Hmm.
just by being there, they have the ability to control your moods.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So, a lot can be done with something so small, just one
Right.
word,
Hmm.
but with a lot of meaning to it. Colors.
Absolutely. So we
Yeah,
our audience, they've started responding already, and we have the comments.
sure.
So
Yeah.
Dhriti has written to us that how about combinations, say light and dark combination in the same color. If we have to do the decor, possibly she's doing up a decor of a child right now, and she
All
wants
right.
our suggestion
All
and
right.
advice here.
Okay. Thank you, Dhruti. I guess that's a lovely question, to be kept in mind because when it comes to colors and when it comes to, when you're doing your kids' room,
Hmm.
I think it should be clean. One of the
Hmm.
basic principles of doing a room for a child,
Hmm.
small kids from age group 2 to 4, and, as they grow,
Hmm.
the idea is to maintain clarity,
Hmm. Hmm.
clearer the background, clearer the interior, you know, it becomes more powerful and it is helpful in the growth. So, the colors, I think you should always prefer the monotone shades. Combinations is good, but I am not somebody who would, really think that combination is a good thing to do. I think taking monotones, sticking to pastel colors, sticking to the lighter shades, especially greens, the yellows, the creams, and the lighter tones of pinks is something which is very viable for a kid's room. Combinations, uh, especially the ones which are very contrasting, like
Mhm.
the darkers and the lighter tones, no, no,
Okay.
not very pleasing for a child. Yeah.
Something definitely not a red and yellow combination, for example,
See,
not very
no,
jarring colors,
no,
definitely.
no, no. Yeah, absolutely not. And
Mhm.
there's another very strong reason behind it.
Okay.
It will differ from a child, to a child. Why? Because every color has its own energy. Now, red is a very energetic color. You know, if we look at its negative side, it
Hmm.
is uh, it also represents aggression. And if it, as I said before, on the positive side, it's a very energetic color. Now, if somebody complains about their child being a little lazy,
Mhm.
then the lighter tone of red will add the right amount of kick. So yes,
Okay.
there the lighter tone of the red will work for the child.
Understood.
And just
Hmm.
let's take a contrast. If somebody really complains about their hyperactive child, or they
Hmm.
feel that they really want to channelize the energy of a child,
Mhm.
then for a hyperactive child, green is the best suited color because it will calm the child down and it will
Hmm.
channelize the energy in the right direction.
Okay. In fact, related to green,
Yeah.
one second, I just got one comment from a viewer who
Yeah.
wants to do up
Yeah.
the room in nature inspired. So it is the comment from Rubina, and she says that she wants to make the room nature inspired. And does the
All
color
right.
green have any kind of special beneficial effect on the child? So the color green,
Okay.
if it is
Lovely
nature
question.
inspired.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So first, the theme nature inspired in itself, I think, is a good one.
Mhm.
Um, Full of growth. Second, yes, color green is the color of victory. It's also, a color which represents harmony. So yes, green is a very positive color. But now here, because you are aiming at a nature-inspired theme, what you actually need to keep in mind is you should not be overdoing any color. Excess of any color is not going to give you good results. So I would prefer that you should, if you're sticking to a nature inspired theme, stick to the lighter tones of green, stick to the lightest tones of blue, stick to browns, and
Okay.
stick to a pastel yellow. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Wonderfully
Excessively
answered.
green, no. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
And one more comment. Okay, it is from Amrita. And Amrita says, just one second. Okay, she wants to know about direction of, placement of bed, the child's bed in the room.
Okay.
So is there any
Okay.
specific direction or, that you would like to highlight?
Absolutely.
It is, I think, a very
Absolutely.
Vastu and, Feng Shui related question. So if you would have any kind of advice
Absolutely.
here. So study
Yes,
tables
yes,
and,
absolutely.
yes, please, Shivani.
Yeah. This, Amrita, that's a very intelligent question. For people who believe in Vastu, it all starts with belief and faith. So, you will help your child grow in a very holistic way. So, absolutely, directions matter, and it is one of the most important, the basis of Vastu. So, when it
Mhm.
comes to the bedroom itself, you should always prefer that your kid's bedroom is
Mhm.
in the west direction, one of the best possible directions, or east.
Mhm.
One direction you must avoid is south, southwest
Okay.
for a
Okay.
child's bedroom. When it comes to the study table or the bed,
Mhm.
the most suited direction for the bed or the study table is the west or the southwest of the room
Okay.
for
All
the
right.
bed
Hmm.
or the
Hmm.
study table.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And here Amrita should also note this that prefer that even the bed or the study table should be made of the wood element. Element wood. Avoid
Okay.
using metal. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So are there any
yeah.
elements that should not be kept in the child's room? I mean, like, or, like
See,
you've specified in the
every
direction.
element, yeah, every element precisely is very important because every element carries its own energy. And Vastu is actually the balance of all the elements, be it wood, be it
Hmm.
earth elements, be it metal,
Hmm.
and others. So, specifically, no, every element in the right amount is necessary. But yes, what element should be used in which way is something which needs to be kept in mind. So, when it comes to the bed or it comes to the study table, preferably wood is the right material.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah.
so is it also age defined? Say, I mean, it's more for the colors actually than the direction. So if for a
Okay.
child up to a certain age, the colors, the
Yeah.
dominating colors should be of certain kinds, whereas the older kids should have a different kind of color. Is there something like that, or um,
No, no. See, let me tell you something when it comes to colors.
mhm,
Um, Colors, the energy that they carry, when a child is small, the parents need to take care of it. And for example, black is actually a shade. It's not a color. People refer
okay.
it to yeah, it's a
Mhm,
shade,
mhm,
right? And black, dark blues, and purple, dark purple.
mhm,
These are colors which personally I believe, and with
mhm.
my experience, I've observed is not good for a kid's bedroom
Kids
or
bedroom.
for kids, yeah, generally.
Okay.
And colors, this one thing is so powerful that it is suited for every age group. The only difference is as we grow, we tend to know what is right and wrong, which is our favorite color, what color are we attracted to, and what color doesn't really go very well with us. But
Hmm.
as a child or a toddler, parents need to take care of it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
have a question, again, color related from Mihika.
Yes.
She has already
Okay.
done up her child's room in orange. So she wants
All right.
guidance if, in case orange is the right color, or if it is not, then what advice would you like to give her so that she can do some kind of correction there?
Right, right. Okay, Mehika, orange is a very bright and a happy color.
Hmm.
It is
Mhm.
also a color that represents digestion and appetite.
Hmm.
Um, when it comes to the bedroom, I hope that you've used the lighter tones of orange. Then yes, I don't think there's anything that really needs correction if it's on the lighter tone. But
Mhm.
if it's something which is very bright or it's something like a dark orange, then I think you should be breaking the monotony by adding creams, definitely a lot of creams, by putting up some green plants, indoor
Hmm.
plants, and adding
Okay.
some white elements to the room.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
Mihika, I
yeah.
hope like you're satisfied with the answer and you have, I think with the orange, you have gone
I
right
hope
there.
so.
And
Yeah,
yeah, so one more question from Harinder, and she wants to design
yeah.
her baby's nursery. Okay, so congratulations,
Okay.
Harinder. And
Congratulations. Yes.
yes, so she wants to design her baby's nursery now. So she wants your suggestions on ideal colors and decor tips that she can implement.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, the nursery, I think the most appropriate direction is going to be the west or
Okay.
the east, number one.
Hmm.
The cot, as I mentioned earlier, make sure build up the cot with a wood with a wooden material. It should be
Okay. Hmm.
preferably some, a good quality wood because
Hmm.
growth is what we relate with the wood element. The walls stick to pastels.
Hmm.
If you are somebody who would want wallpapers, it should only be flowers
All
and
right.
keep it simple. Yeah,
Hmm.
I would actually not advise any difficult designs. And when I
Hmm.
say difficult designs, I mean abstract designs, I mean zigzag designs, I mean squares or rectangles on the wall. No, I would want the interiors to be happy, to
Hmm.
be pleasing,
Hmm.
and to
Hmm.
be soothing for a child when the child is growing up. So,
Hmm.
stick to
Hmm.
flowers.
Hmm.
You can also stick to something that depicts sky, you know,
Hmm.
uh, with with a bright
Hmm.
sunrise. You can
Hmm.
also stick to sunflowers, right?
Hmm.
Not a lot of sunflowers, but a
Hmm.
small corner where you have
Hmm.
sunflowers
Hmm.
like that. But nothing difficult,
But I
nothing
see a
difficult.
lot of,
And
sorry, please continue.
yeah, and lastly,
Hmm.
avoid keeping stuffed toys of wild animals.
Okay, I was coming to that I have
Yeah,
seen a lot of,
yeah,
soft toys, plushies, and in fact on the walls also a lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
stickers and decals being used, okay, of twin
yeah, yeah.
characters.
That's why I said, yeah, nothing difficult. Don't
Mm-hmm.
clutter the room by adding too much material.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of people know this, but for children, the best kind of interiors is space, more
Mm-hmm.
space. It should be clutter free and it should be spacious because for growth, space
Mm-hmm.
is something which is extremely important because it's directly related to clarity.
Mm-hmm.
So clutter and overdoing with elements is not very healthy for a child's bedroom.
Great. So Shivani, do you
And
have,
definitely no stuffed toys with wild animals. Keep them away.
all
Yeah.
right. So Shivani, do you
Yeah.
have overall, would you like to add any tips, generally, I mean, any kind of do's and don'ts that we need
Absolutely.
to
I
follow?
would, yeah, absolutely. Yes. So the first thing that you should always keep in mind for a child's bedroom is that make sure that you're not using your child's bedroom as a storage room. By this, I mean, even if your child's bedroom has an empty space, like there's an empty almirah or
Mhm.
there's, space that can be utilized, you are not supposed to fill it with items you no longer use or the
Okay.
items which you would generally actually put it in a storeroom, right?
Hmm.
So a kid's bedroom, no, because you need to realize, unlike other bedrooms, a kid's bedroom is his his or her play area, study area, and relaxation zone. So it needs that kind of energy.
Hmm.
Second, never allow your child to sit on the bed and eat. It is not only about the table manners, but it is also about the hygiene and the purity that is needed in the bedroom. And finally, there are three things which I would actually want to be a part of a kid's bedroom. Number one, an idol or a picture of goddess Saraswati. She is the
How
goddess of
beautiful.
knowledge
Hmm.
and arts. So, place it on the study table, or you can actually put a small picture in a frame. And to enhance concentration, you can actually place it over a pedestal and light a small diya. Second, wind chime. It
Okay.
enhances a happy attitude of a child, and it will help add that extra luck for having good friends in life.
Mhm.
And finally, a bamboo plant on the study table. These three are a must have for your kid's bedroom.
All noted. Okay. So,
Yeah.
I've seen kids putting dream catchers in their rooms. So, I mean, dream catchers, do they really help? Or,
Dream
or
catchers, yes, they do help. They do help. But I won't recommend it
okay.
when it comes to a kid's bedroom,
Mhm.
not until at the age of 10 years.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So great,
yeah.
Shivani. I mean, the questions are still pouring in, I can see, but I mean, we'll have
I am so
to,
glad.
yes, seeing the, time that we have, seeing the constraint of time, we'll have to end the episode here. And great having you on the show. We
Absolutely.
have learned a lot
My
personally.
pleasure.
Yes, all the tips are very, very functional, very actionable tips. And I think we should start implementing them. And thank you so much, Shivani.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Pleasure is all mine. Have a great day ahead.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.